Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake and today I'm going to react to another video and I'm reacting to Avatar 2 The Way of Water. Now, a couple of things. I saw Avatar, the first one, when it first came out in cinemas. It came out obviously in 3D. It was supposed to be the best thing that's ever happened. I remember watching it and I remember somewhat liking it. I was like, this is very good. Now, fast forward a couple of weeks later, and it's all people are talking about, and I'm sort of in this mood, whichever one, of all right, okay, come on, guys, it's getting over talked about. And then basically there was this guy in my school who he was one of those ones that was very much into the commercial side of life and the commercial music, commercial films, commercial tastes, all that sort of stuff, and he just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it and saying how it's the best thing I've ever seen. And then it got to the point where after that, done. For me, Avatar was shite, absolutely rubbish. Like I didn't think. 2 bits. I was like, it's the worst film in the world. To the point that I slated it constantly. Whenever people brought it up, and I was like, oh, it's so overrated. Completely forgetting that I enjoyed it the first time. Fast forward, what year is it? I'm looking at the year in the bottom corner. Fast forward about 10 years. It more than 10 years. Um, my partner and me, we're doing the partner and I. We're doing an A to Z of films, and she'd never seen Avatar, and she suggested it. We're on a third one by this point, so she suggested it in the first and second of the A to Z, and I was like, nah, shut up, it's rubbish. Don't ever suggest that to me again. And then by the time the second was done, and we were halfway through that, I was like, wait, why do I not like Avatar again? Thinking about it, and she even asked, asked me why not, and I was like, I don't know. And so basically, I said, go on, we'll give it a go in the third one. Watched it. Oh well, I bloody loved it, didn't I? I absolutely enjoyed it. And I completely forgot why I disliked it. I was just disliking it for so long because of that reason that it just became a part of me. That then once we watched it, my parents was like, "Why did you dislike that?" I was like, "I don't know." And then it hit me. I told her, and she was like, That's so you, but you're such an idiot for doing that." I was like, "Yeah," but it's like you tell yourself something long enough, then it just becomes like the truth. It's natural. And she was like, she even said like, "But that's totally your thing." I was like, "I know," and he ruined it for me for 10 years. So that is the first thing I gotta say. That I rewatched it only a couple, like maybe about 6 months ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm back on the hype and the bandwagon of this. I'm all for it now. I Please forgive me, Mr. Cameron. Yeah, I'm all for it. Secondly, I went to see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and this trailer came on. Now, I thought to myself when this came on, am I going to watch this? This is the trailer. And I was like, I may watch this. And I sort of turned to my partner and my mate who I was with, and we were talking about it. And then basically, someone in the corner of the cinema, when it first came on, the first opening seconds, he said he was a young lad. He basically was like, he was black, and he basically dropped the N bomb by going like, "Oh man, are these N bombs still alive or what?" And it was obviously me repeating it now, especially not saying the word, which I'm never going to say, but not saying it. Yeah, it just doesn't sound funny. But at the time, it was so fucking funny that I had my head in my hands, crying with laughter. Me and my partner and my friend were, to the point then I looked up and there was like about 3 seconds left of the trailer. So I saw like the opening 3 seconds and maybe like 5 seconds towards the end, and maybe tiny bits in between. But I wasn't taking in. I was laughing so much at that. Then once I then started to cover, I started saying stuff to whilst laughing, like that was the funniest thing ever. All that sort of rubbish. So I'm going to react to this because I actually can't remember it, and I think it might be a good reaction. I hope it's a good reaction. I hope this isn't wasted on you. I hope my time isn't wasted by doing this. So I hope it's a good reaction. So I'm going to jump into it, and I think I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. So guys, I hope you enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. I'll see you on the other side. Oh yeah, I remember this. Like this opening bit. It was here. This is where he said it. This is where he said it. And then I was an absolute, oh my god, that looks gorgeous. Oh my god, that's just, it looks amazing. Oh my god. Oh, I remember looking up at this bit as well. Because this was in between laughing and I was stuck between laughing at that bit there, what the guy said, and then seeing that and then carrying on laughing. Is he a different colour? Is that a yellowy looking one? Yeah, that one there. No, was that a bloke or was that one of them? Oh my god, you can see why they took so long to do this.
I know one thing. Wherever we go,
Oh, she's pregnant.
this family.
Oh my god. He could fly, swim and he could swim and fly. Oh my god, that looks spectacular. I can't wait to watch it and then pretend like I don't like it for 10 years. So guys, that was my reaction. As you could tell, that looks so good. It looks so good. Like, oh, I can't. Do you know? I was about to say, I think it might have been wasted if I did properly watch it in the cinema because I was with someone who'd never seen it. My partner had only just watched it as well, and again, I was laughing so much that I didn't really fully take it in. But on that big screen alone, that would have looked. Would have looked so good. Don't get me wrong, I've got a very good monitor here. It looks amazing that way. But on a big screen, imagine that in 3D. Do you know what? There was a point where I kind of also didn't necessarily want to like Avatar at some point because it was not like, sorry, it was that I was thinking about not going to see this film, especially because at the time I didn't think I liked the first one, but because of the whole thing with Avatar and Endgame, because I'm very much a Marvel fan, and I know that Avatar and Endgame were like going head to head for that, like the highest grossing film of all time. And I was part of that sad crew of people that went to the cinema after it got re-released for Endgame, where it was like, well, we have 3 new things for you. Like a compilation for something to do with Stan Lee, which was lovely. They also added in like a behind-the-scenes thing, I think, and then they did a scene that had the Hulk in it that we had to cut, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be part of that crew that dethrones Avatar from the top. And I went to see it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't mute that. Don't get me wrong. Endgame is still fantastic, but my god, that scene with the Hulk that they released, it was not worth it. It was not worth it for that. It was literally a computerized Hulk with obviously Mark Ruffalo doing the voice, but it was like. Do you remember Harry Potter with Hagrid? Hagrid in the first Harry Potter game for PC. He was like no fingers like that, and oh god, that's what it was like. That was the waste of my time, but overall the film was still great. But that's why I think also I was a bit sort of like, I'm not gonna, because I think that Avatar 2 will probably break records again because it will drive people back to the cinema for the fact that it's not only visually stunning, but in 3D. If I'm fairly certain it will be made specifically for 3D, that's what will drive that up as well. So. But I know Avatar is back at the top anyway, so... And now I like Avatar. So I'm all for seeing this. So that was another reason why I didn't really necessarily like it. But overall, for a teaser, you didn't get much. You saw bits and pieces of, like, them obviously fighting people. There was that person that I thought was a yellow version was just a bloke in a suit. So there's that as well. You saw one of them was pregnant. Again, I didn't look at the face. I don't know if that was a character that we knew prior. I just saw it was a baby or pregnant woman. Pregnant woman? Pregnant woman. We'll go with that, yeah. Yeah, so I saw that, but otherwise you just get in the scenery, the world, and that's what you well, not me, but everyone else, and then eventually we fell in love with it from the start. Like, it was the fact that it was such a beautiful constructed world, and it is really like they have sort of delved into the fact that it isn't just up on land where this is beautiful. You can see in the sea how beautiful it is as well, and it isn't just the, and that's what I guess I like about it. Rather than go for a different planet, they've kept it on the same planet but just showing you a different side of it, whilst also showing you what else, like what you already know to be there. So it looks so beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. I think that it is going well. I'll have to wait until the other trailer comes out to see what the story's like, but I probably alone, just from the way it looks, will go see it just to have my mind blown by how immersive that world is, especially in 3D. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, guys. I've rambled on about prejudices I've had prior and how they're no longer there, and I can't again really say what this film will be like for me when it's just a teaser. So I'll leave it at this, that I'm looking forward to it. The cinema's having my money no matter what. So whether I go to see it multiple times, we'll have to see. But otherwise, I'm very much looking forward to it. That, guys, is my reaction to Avatar 2. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I am actually terrible. I know it's got The Way of Water. Way of Water. I was gonna say Way of the Road. Yeah, the Way of Water. That's my reaction to it. If you like this video, guys, drop a like. Comment underneath what you think. How do you think it looks? Like, does it not just look beautiful? What do you think about all the, well, water, I guess? What do you think of all the water, guys? How much of an idiot do you think I am for having a prejudice against a film for 10 years to eventually realise it's actually great and I'm just an idiot? How stupid is that? So please, in the comments, call me a gobshite. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. There's a bunch of other reaction videos around. There's a notification bell somewhere. Click it and it'll tell you when I've uploaded stuff. And I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Right? I'll see you out there.